The Green Lantern. In the cab is Alan Scott, young engineer in charge of construction. Suddenly, a deafening blast and the train hurtles to certain destruction below. From the wreck rises a staggering figure, Alan Scott. This lantern, I'm still holding on to it. What a queer light. Funny, I suddenly feel dizzy, says Alan. The eerie green light seems to swell in radiance, to flame with increased intensity. From within the aura of the green flames comes a voice that penetrates into Scott's subconscious.
I am the green flame of life. Listen, chosen one, and hear the tale of the Green Lantern. Many years ago in old China, while the people were at their evening prayers, they suddenly heard a great rushing noise and looked up to see a huge falling meteor. The meteor crash broke open, and there, the heart of the shell, was a small pile of green flame, of green metal. The flame spoke, 3 times shall I flame green, first to bring death, second to bring life, and third to bring power.
Abruptly, the flame ran out. The metal began to cool. Then a man named Chen creates a lamp to enclose this flame. The people then attack Chen and kills him. But suddenly, from the lamp, an eerie green light appears.
The 3 times shall I flame green, first to bring death.
From then on, the lamp passed through many hands in its travel. Curiously, however, to the bad it brought destruction, to the good, luck and fortune. At last, one day, it appeared in America, outside an asylum for the insane. Talking the old Chinese lamp, the patient transforms it into a modern train lantern. As the wick flames, the light swells till it's
3 times shall I fly green, second to bring life.
And out of the asylum walks a sane man to new life. The lantern fulfilled its second prophecy. And now fate stretched out her long arm and brought the lantern to Alan Scott.
You have heard of the tale of the Green Lantern. Now to you I bring fulfillment of the prophecy. Third, to bring power, for I am the flame of life, green, as are the plants, the growing of things. You are to have this power. You must use it to end evil. The light of the Green Lantern must be shed over the dark evil things, for the dark evil things cannot stand light. Power shall be yours. If you have faith in yourself, lose that faith, and you lose the energetic power of the Green Lantern. For real power is the flame of the Green Lantern. It'll be well for you to utilize this part to make a ring with my flame to renew its power. The ring must touch the Green Lantern once every 24 hours. The Green Lantern to shed light upon dark evil.
Alan Scott felt like he was in a dream, but he realizes the lantern on the ground. He then picks it up, but as soon as he picks it up, Alan Scott is aware of a sudden surge of energy. He returns to the wreck site and sees all the men dead. He picks up the man, but in his eyes, he is filled with revenge, anger. He says he will get his revenge on the men known as Decker. He returns home and starts immediately working on the ring and forging it. At last, the emblem of a mighty scourge of evil. Cold sanity replaces the crazed look as the ring cups on his finger. The power of the ring. I must try it out, he says. I'd like to. Abruptly, Alan's body streaks with the speed of light in which it is enveloped. He arrives at Decker Place. Wonder if I had the power to go through the 4th dimension, to be able to go through objects. Like a phantom, Alan's figure began to fade through the wall and out of sight. Inside the room, Decker is shown congratulating his workers for blowing up the bridge. But as soon as he congratulates them, a green light is shown through the wall. A wraith-like figure begins to form. Alan Scott, the engineer. The workers are surprised as they thought he was dead, but they all start shooting at him. But nothing phases him, so instead they start hitting him with metal clubs, which is unaffected. But in the wooden club, it's a wooden club that downs him. curious, lead bullets and steel knives don't get me, but wood does. Guess I'm immune to metal, says Alan. I also seem to possess only my normal strength, he said. However, that was good enough before, so I guess it will do me in the future. And Alan Scott just starts beating up everybody. Alan Scott then looks at Decker. He picks him up and he flies off. Decker, terrified, screaming for his life, out and up over the ground hurdles the streaking figures. Decker, take a last look at the sky, cause when I drop you, you won't see anything again. Alan Scott then makes Decker write a confession letter. After Decker finishes, he dies immediately from shock. Alan Scott thinks to himself that destiny has taken over his life, so he formulates a plan to destroy evil, but to do so, he will need a costume. And therefore, the Green Lantern is born.
The man who suddenly appears out of nothingness, whenever there is wrong to be right, the Green Lantern. Follow his further weird and exciting adventures in the next issue of All American Comics.